Hey everyone! In this video, I'm going to walk you through 10 arm and hand exercises that are appropriate for survivors who have a little bit of active movement but can't move through full range of motion yet. These are a step up from my weight-bearing exercises, which I recommend if you have no active movement at all. We're going to do 2 sets of 10 for each exercise, and I want you to feel free to pause the video at any point if you feel like you need a break or I'm moving too quickly. Everyone is starting at their own pace, and there is no shame in that. The only thing that you'll need for today's video is someplace to lie down. All right, let's get into it. All right, everyone, so let's go ahead and get into our first exercise, which is focused on shoulder flexion. So I'm showing you that movement here, but we're going to be doing it laying down today on our unaffected side. So we're going to lay down, unaffected side, down. Affected arm is on top of our body, and this is how we're going to perform this movement. So for this one, you're going to gently bring your arm forward and back onto your hip. And that's what this exercise is going to look like in side lying. So let's go ahead, get comfortable, and let's start our first set. Here's number 1, 2, 3, doing great, 4, 5, make sure your movements are nice and slow, 6, gentle, no need to rush through these, 7, 8, 9, and last one of our first set here, number 10. Rest your arm and take a short little breather if you need to. Pause the video if you need to. Deep breath in and out. And let's go ahead and get ready for set number 2. Here we go. 1, 2. Now, if this causes any pain, 3. Outside of muscle soreness, 4. I want you to respect that pain and take a step back. 5. We don't want to push through pain. 6, because we don't want to make anything worse. 7. You're looking great. This is number 8. 9, 2 more. Here's our last one, number 10. Awesome job. Take a little breather and we'll move on to the next one. All right, everyone, we're moving into our second exercise, shoulder extension, or bringing your arm behind you. We're going to be doing this exercise laying down as well. I'm swapping my affected sides for this just to give you a better view, but I am laying on my unaffected side. Affected arm is always on top. Don't lie on your affected side. So I'm going to demonstrate this movement here for you. You're going to try to bring your arm back behind you and try to keep your elbow as straight as possible, although it may not be possible, and that's okay. Let's get into our first one. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang with me. You're doing great. 6, 7, 8. Nice, slow, controlled movements here. 9. Okay, last one, number 10. Very nice. Awesome job. Like I said before, if you can't get your elbow completely straight, that is okay. We're just trying to get that shoulder movement. Let's go ahead and get into our second set of 10. So bring that arm back behind you. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it nice, slow, and controlled. 5, 6, 7, 8. You are almost there. 9, and 10. Great job. Take a little break if you need it. We'll move on to the next one. All right, exercise number 3 is going to be focused on shoulder abduction, or lifting your arm out to the side. We're going to be laying down for this one as well, but we're going to be laying on our backs this time. So let's go ahead and do that. Get into our position. And my left arm here is going to be my affected side, the one closest to the camera. And you're going to just bring your arm out to the side and then back close to your body. Ready? Let's go ahead and get started in our first set. Here's number 1. Good. 2. Now for this movement, this is number 3, you don't have to bring your arm above shoulder height. This is number 4. It's actually probably better if you keep it at shoulder height or lower. 5, because it can sometimes worsen shoulder subluxation if you go above shoulder height. That's number 6. So we want to make sure that we're being careful and safe as we do these. 7. 8. Doing great. 2 more. This is number 9. And last one here, number 10. Excellent job. Give that arm a little bit of a break. Take a deep breath. Pause if you need to. Otherwise, we will go ahead and get into our second set of 10 here. So let's bring that arm out to the side and back. That's number 1. Here's number 2. Great job. 3. 4. Good. Now, if you're laying on a bed, this is number 5, hopefully your arm will be supported the entire time. 6, you can see mine is about halfway supported. 7, but keep your arm fully on the bed to get more support if you need it. 8, doing great. 9, give me one more. You're awesome. Here's number 10, and rest. Great job. We'll move on to the next one. Our fourth exercise is a shoulder external rotation and internal rotation. For this exercise, we are actually going to lay down on the bed on our stomach. However, if that position is not going to be doable for you, you can sit upright and do it the way that I'm showing you here. For this exercise video, though, I am going to show you laying down on my stomach. It's going to take some of that pressure of gravity away. I'm using this towel here just to support my upper arm to get in a better position. And I'm just demonstrating the movement here while lying on your stomach. So you're going to try to keep your elbow bent and just move your forearm up and back. So here's number 1, 2, 3, you're doing great, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, awesome job, 9, last one here, this is number 10, and relax. Pause the video if you need to, get a sip of water, otherwise we're heading into set 2. This is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Awesome job. Let's move on. For our fifth exercise, we are going to be sitting upright for this one, and we're focused on elbow flexion and extension, or bending and straightening. Now, you may want to use your unaffected hand to help, but don't do that. We're trying to really focus on what your affected arm is capable of doing. So I'm just demonstrating the movement here. You'll bend up as much as you can and straighten as much as you can. It's okay if it's not perfect. Let's get into our first set of 10. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're doing awesome. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Excellent job. Last one here, number 10. First set is completed. Take a deep breath here if you need it. Take a little rest, pause the video. Otherwise, let's move on to our second set. Here's number 1. Good. 2, 3. As with all of our exercises, if you start to feel pain, 4. Back off, slow down, take a break, 5. We do not want to push through pain, 6. 7, 8, 9. You're doing awesome. We are almost there. Give me one more. Last one, 10. Excellent job. Let's move on to our next one. For exercise 6, we're moving on to our forearm with movements of supination here and pronation. So turning our forearm so that our palm goes up and then our palm goes down. Now we're going to be sitting upright for this one as well. And you can keep your hand resting on your thigh if you need to, or you can raise it up and just keep your elbow tucked in by your side. Movement is going to be the same. Palm up, palm down. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, looking good. Keep it going. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one here, number 10. Excellent job. As usual, take just a little bit of rest break in between these sets. Take a big breath if you need to. Stretch it out, get a drink of water. Whatever you need to do, go at your own pace. Let's go ahead and get into our second set. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good job. 6, 7, you're almost there. 8, 9, give me one more. Last one, 10. And relax. Wonderful job. Let's go to the next one. Our 7th exercise is going to be focused on our wrist, specifically wrist extension and wrist flexion, or bending our wrist back and then bending it forward. Now, I'm using a little blanket that's kind of folded up to prop my arm up a little bit, and I'm kind of hanging my wrist off the side. You can do this on your leg, on a table, but this is going to let gravity help us out just a little bit. So in this position, with your hand sideways, you can bend it back and then bend it forward. And that's what this exercise is going to look like. So go ahead and get into position. You can hold onto your forearm to give more support. And let's get into our first set. Here we go. This is 1, 2, 3, great job, 4. Now, if you can't get this complete movement, that is okay. 5. I just want you to try your best. Get as much as you can. 6. Even if it's not a lot. 7. We are trying to retrain our brain. 8, remake those neural connections. 9, give me last one of first set here. 10, awesome job. Take a little breather. Like I said, if you don't get a whole lot of movement here, that's a-okay. We're trying to make those connections from the brain to the body, and that happens with consistency and repetition. So with that said, let's get on to our second set. Get into position here and start bending that wrist back. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Halfway through our last set. 6, 7, 8, almost there. Give me 2 more. 9 and 10. Excellent job. Take a break. I'll see you at the next one. For exercise number 8, we're going to be focusing on our fingers, specifically finger extension and flexion, bending our fingers back and making a fist. We're going to be in the same position as we were for the last exercise, so either hand is on your lap, on a blanket, on a table, whatever is most comfortable for you. And you can hold on to your forearm or not to give a little more stability. And then we can go ahead and get started. So here's our first set. Ready? Bend those fingers back and make a fist. That's 1. Back and a fist. 2. Here's 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Looking good. 8. 9. Nice job. Last one. 10. Wonderful. Take a breather here as you need to. Warm up those fingers. My hands were getting really cold during this one, so if you need to warm up those fingers in between sets, go for it. Otherwise, let's get into our second set. So let's bend those fingers back and make a fist. That's 1. Here's number 2. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost there, my friends. 2 more. 9 and 10. Great job. Take a break if you need it. Otherwise, I'll see you at the next one. Our 9th exercise is also focused on finger movement, specifically finger abduction, or spreading apart, and adduction, bringing them back together. So for this, we're going to lay our hand flat on a surface, whether that's our leg, table, or a blanket. And we're going to spread them apart, bring them back together. Here's set number 1. 1, 2, good job. Spread them apart and bring them together. Number 3, here's 4, good. 5, 6, again, if you can't get this full movement, it's okay. We're striving for whatever we can get. That was 7. Here is number 8. Excellent job. 9. Give me 1 more here. 10. Great job. Take a little bit of a breather. Warm up those fingers if you need to. Pause the video at any point if you need to take a break or you need to catch up if I'm moving too quickly for you. All right, let's get in position for our second set and spread those fingers apart and pull them together. That was 1. Here is number 2. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, good, almost there, 7, 8, 9, one more here, 10. Excellent job. Take a break, and I will see you at the next one. All right, congratulations. You've made it to our last exercise, and this is going to be focused on thumb movement, specifically thumb flexion or bending it, and extension, bringing it back and pulling it forward. So we are going to rest our hand either on our leg, on a blanket, on a table, whatever makes sense for you, sort of with our palm up if you're able to. And we can support at the forearm if we need a little bit of extra support here. And I'm just going to demonstrate this movement a few times before we start. So you can see I'm pulling my thumb in, bending it, and then pulling it out and back. So that's going to be our movement. Let's get ready to move into our first set of 10. Ready? Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you're doing awesome. 9, last one. Good, nice job. Take a little breather as you need to, warm up your hands. If that muscle right underneath your thumb starts to get sore, you can rub on that just a little bit with your unaffected hand. If you haven't worked out your thumb in a while, it may tend to get a little bit sore. All right, let's get into our second set of 10. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you're doing awesome and you're almost there. Let's finish strong. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent job, everyone. Take a well-deserved break and come back anytime that you want to go through these arm and hand exercises again. I will be waiting. Take care. All right, everyone, that's it for today. What did you think about today's exercises? Would you like to see more videos like this? Leave me a comment down below and let me know. And if you aren't already, please make sure that you subscribe. Subscribing helps me to reach more survivors across the globe. As always, I am leaving a link down in the description to sign up for my email list, which gets you 3 free stroke recovery tips and motivational emails a week, as well as access to my free ebook, The Stroke Recovery Pocket Guide. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.